Oh, I hit the button a little early. Ooh, I hit that button a little early on a Chase and Shep 420 Bonanza.
No, I'm not ready for it.
How can you be?
I'm
You
not
know?
ready for my close up.
How can, oh,
It's
echoes.
a never ending loop,
Echo,
bro.
echo.
Been a good day. Oh,
There
just
we go.
cycling.
I got Twitch pulled up tonight because I know we never be paying attention to Twitch. So I got that pulled up tonight. If anybody decides to join our little session, we've been at it all day. You know, uh, it's the Chase and Shep 420 Bonanza. We're closing this bish out uh,
Closing her out.
with the 420 final smoke sesh. We're just here to chill, man. We got the mixtape playing in the background, the visuals. You can go and check that out, chaseandshep.com. You can see it on the YouTube, all those places. I got myself a little cup of tea here. I made myself some tea. I showered since the last time. I got a little essential oils going next to me.
Ooh.
My little Buddha just doing his stretch. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling
Yeah.
good. It's been a good 420. It's been a good 420. Even if nobody else, enjoyed those skits, they made me laugh. They made me laugh.
They made me laugh as well.
I'll see if that's the same when I'm sober tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But
I'm
that's not
sure
what
it
they
will
were
be.
made for. They weren't made to be laughed at sober,
I'm sure they're just as funny sober,
if not funnier.
if not
Comedic
funny.
genius.
Yeah.
Comedic genius.
Yeah, man.
Um. So, yeah. Final smoke
I've
sesh.
I've not really done anything since the last one besides
Since
let GTA update.
well,
It's taking forever.
I found this. In classic stoner fashion, sometimes you'd be looking for something to watch, and you end up watching a documentary. Nothing like getting stoned and watching documentaries, right? And I on Hulu they've got a documentary right now called The Orange Years. It's about Nickelodeon. Uh, so I started watching it, and I'm about halfway through it, and I'm digging it. I'm a big, I grew up on that shit, so I was pretty fascinated listening to the origin story of Nickelodeon.
It's pretty crazy.
It's cool stuff.
Oh, it is. It's always interesting to see how stuff like that turns out.
Yeah. Have you seen it? Have you seen the?
Mm-mm.
No.
I seen the previews. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. I don't even think we're quite to the 2000s yet in the timeline.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just getting past Double Dare. I think
double.
right now, actually, I think I had it paused on they were talking about the adventures of Pete and Pete.
Oh, you're way. That's like early '90s, if
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. They tell the whole story, the whole
Well,
shebang.
no, I know you got a
Yeah,
long while to go.
yeah, but that's like that's exactly what I'm talking about though. That's the shit I grew up with. The Double Dare, the Adventures of Pete and Pete, uh, Keenan and Kel. You know, Cousin Skeeter. Come on, all of them. This
Pete
is
and Pete wasn't even. That was like barely on by the time you was a kid. I feel
I don't know. I definitely remember Pete and Pete being on all the time.
it was on.
All the time, man. All the
You still
time.
got after Double Dare, you'd have like Legends of the Hidden
Oh,
Temple,
fuck yeah,
Guts,
Legends of the
Global
Hidden Temple.
Guts. Got to figure out why they chose the aggro crag out of everything they could have chosen.
Yeah. This is good times. Simpler times.
How'd those kids get chosen? That's what I always wondered.
We live, boys. Hey. What up, Corey?
What's up,
We
Corey?
live. Happy 420, man. My man. I like your profile picture there. It's very
Yeah,
420 appropriate. You came prepared. You came prepared.
He's on the Twitch.
He's on the Twitch. I'm on the Twitch. We're on the Twitch right now together. We're checking out this Twitch thing. No, thank you, Corey. Thank you. We appreciate you. I hope you've had a good 420. Hope you've been kicking back. Hope you've been enjoying everything so far.
Hope Snoop Dogg brought you something good.
Right? The Snoop Fairy.
Brought you some treats overnight last night. I don't
Here's
know if
a
it's
here's a
up.
good topic for you for 420. So I know for me, munchies is a big thing for me. So
Mm-hmm.
oh, thanks, Corey. Appreciate that.
Thanks, buddy.
Uh, so I guess my question to you is like, what's your favorite? Like, I'm gonna get stoned and I'm gonna eat this food.
I mean, I love me some candies. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh yeah,
if I'm hitting something up at a gas station or anything like that, yeah, it's gonna be like some Reese's Cups, Snickers, Skittles
yeah.
for sure. Today, I pizza rolls do slap. I think we've went.
Hey,
I think we've went over this
facts.
on the show before.
We might have. You do love fucking pizza rolls. Like you bring that shit up all the
I
time.
think we were talking about um dipping them in like barbecue sauce or something.
If not,
Fire.
you and I personally had that conversation because that is
Yeah.
fire. Starbursts are good.
Starburst.
A personal favorite of mine at the gas station is they got those yogurt covered Skittles. Those rock my socks. I like those. I like a good yogurt covered
Covered.
pretzel.
Yeah.
Uh, or
Yeah,
like
they
a
got
white chocolate, like a white chocolate pretzel. Like oh, fuck up an entire bag of those. Entire bag. I started my 420 right this morning. My mom judged a little bit, but I ordered me some DoorDash and I got me some Cracker Barrel
yeah.
because I love Cracker Barrel breakfast, man. I get the same shit every time. I don't care what time of day it is because they do all day breakfast. I order the same shit every time I go to Cracker Barrel.
Same thing.
You
What's
should,
that?
Corey. You should try those. You should try the Skittles. They're dope as fuck.
I'm not a big fan of the Cracker Barrel just because their main audience is a bit older than me.
I might be
So
like
they
adjacent to their main audience. I feel like I'm a part of it in a weird way.
I just always feel like it's like they're like, nah, don't put no salt or nothing in that. You know, they can't have that.
Yeah, but it's on the table. It's Southern cooking. Can't go
Um,
wrong. I love a good Cracker Barrel meal. I feel the Southern hospitality in every bite, even when it's fucking cold and shit. By the time it gets here, when you get it delivered with DoorDash.
yeah, it
promo
is
code promo code Chasing Shep on DoorDash. Not real.
not real. That's like yeah, because that's a whole ass
I
drive
agree.
across town for you.
He says he grew up with it, so he thinks it's a decent home style food. I agree. Growing up in Tennessee, Cracker Barrel was the move. Living here, Cracker Barrel's the move. I don't give a good goddamn where I'm at. Cracker Barrel's the move.
I
If
don't
it's
know.
breakfast time, find me at a Cracker Barrel. I'm the kind of guy who like their main demographic. You will find me by myself. Like I've gone into Cracker Barrel with a book. Like I've been that dude. Showing up at a Cracker Barrel, like yeah, I'll just have a seat by myself. I'm here to get my grandpa's country fried breakfast
Yeah.
with my country fried steak and
See,
my
I'd go
hash
to
brown
Waffle
casserole,
House.
scrambled eggs.
I
Yeah,
like Waffle House, IHOP.
I prefer IHOP to Waffle House. I don't fuck with Waffle House really.
Waffle House is just like namesake.
Well, for one reason, and it's because of their namesake. It's like my big thing against Waffle House. IHOP rocks because they've got chicken and waffles. You don't have fucking chicken and waffles at Waffle House. Like your Waffle House, like it's in your name, and you guys don't sell chicken and waffles. Like, Come on, there's some crazy ass places that sell chicken and waffles, and you're gonna tell me
That is true, but
I
some
can't?
crazy shit always be going down at Waffle House. So
Well, that's facts.
Mary Ann's for sure.
Oh, for sure,
Love me some
absolutely.
Mary Ann's. That's more like drunk though. I feel like for me, Mary Ann's has played more role when I've been drunk.
I think that's how it is for a lot of people around
Mhm.
here, around the area.
Yeah, definitely one of them places you hit up after a night of drinking.
Yeah,
Breakfast. My grandpa always wanted to go to Perkins,
Phil
and
has a whole Perkins story, I believe. It might
well,
not
I
be as exciting as it used to be, but he was like fuck Perkins for quite some time.
I always fuck with Perkins because I could get chicken tenders instead of breakfast when we'd go there when I was a kid.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. The IHOP chicken and waffles. It's just like anytime I go somewhere and get chicken waffles, like what I expect when I think chicken and waffles, I think chicken tenders and waffles, bro. Like that's what I want, dude. And I dated somebody once who's like, that's not what chicken and waffles is. Like, let me make you real chicken and waffles. And she did it where like the chicken was like, like torn up and stuff and like mixed in and shit. And I'm just like, get this shit out of here. This ain't the same. This ain't
Yeah,
the same. This ain't what I'm here for. Even if this is like this is what chicken and waffles is in its purest form, I don't want that. I want the other version. I want chicken tenders and waffles, dude.
yeah. I want to be able to dip my chicken tenders in the fucking syrup.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh
ooh.
yeah.
That's
That's a
always
conversation.
yeah.
Just the stoner foods,
Oh
concoctions.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I grew up. See, my dad was a smoker, so I grew up with it. I loved one of my favorites, like childhood little snack, quickie thing to eat was peanut butter and sugar.
Peanut
You
butter
know,
and sugar. Fuck yeah. I can.
like toast up,
You say
some bread.
fucking Perkins and Denny. That is funny. Fingers of the same hand. Fucking Denny's. That's funny.
Denny's again. That was the spot when I was in like high school, dude.
Yeah,
Like
because it's
everybody
usually
would
like
meet
the
up.
only spot open, and then you're like, "Fuck, I guess I'll go to Denny's because it's open."
My favorite was like you would when we went there, like when me and my group of friends went after we would order our food. It's like by the time you would smoke a cigarette, your food was there, and it was like, all right,
What were you saying about your dad growing
just
up with the food?
that's what that was my. That's why I eat the way I do. I feel like these days because he was always snacking and munching. So
Yeah, I definitely blame one of my exes for like a candy addiction I have now. Because I didn't used to like, I like sweets like, an average person did, but like she loved candy, dude, and so we would buy a lot of it, when we were dating, and so I started eating a lot more candy. Well, when we split, you best believe my ass was still walking up to the gas station all the time, getting M&Ms and M's and Skittles and chocolate bars and all this shit I don't need, and it's taken me. I don't think I've completely shaken it, but I've definitely gotten back close to normal.
yeah,
But man, sometimes that sweet tooth, it'll get you. It'll get
can
you.
candy's fucking good, man. I love it. I love
It
everything
is,
about
man.
candy.
It is.
Even if I just ate dinner, I'm like,
I fucking I love every version of Willy Wonka I've ever seen. I love candy. I was in the play.
hmm.
I played Mike TV.
But I don't know, man. I can't think of anything else that'd be like weird
Like
that
weird
I
concoctions.
yeah.
See, my thing is like even prior to marijuana entering my life, I'd be the kind of person who'd like I'd look into the cabinets and just be like, what do we got? Oh, we got this, we got this. And then I might do a quick Google just to like check to see if that's not such a terrible idea. And if I get the green light from Google that's like, yeah, fuck it, it won't kill you, then I'm like, dope, bet. You know, I just started throwing shit together. Um, I started making Oh man, there's something I started making with tuna, like there for a minute. It was this whole thing. I started because my thing is I'll cook something and I love to put like sauces and shit into it. And so I'll make something and when I'm done, I'm like, well, which sauce do I use? You know what I mean? And so I'm like sampling every sauce, and by the time I fucking pick a sauce out, like I hardly have any food left. So it's like, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah,
the uh, the fucking problems of a stoner, man.
pretty much, dude. You snack, snack, snack.
Right.
It's kind of what happened tonight. I wanted to sit and watch a TV show, but I cooked like a burrito bowl.
I had a
And I
couple
might,
of, I've had breakfast for all day. I've just had breakfast all day. I had some waffles earlier. I had the Cracker Barrel this morning. I made some breakfast hot pockets from our local Schnucks. It was delicioso. So, kind of
I-
as good as those things are.
yeah, no, I could tear up some breakfast, man.
You know, what's kind of funny to me is like, so these hot pockets, because I don't have a microwave, and so when I bought those hot pockets the other day, not even thinking. I do that sometimes. Like I'll just buy something, I'll get home, I'm like, fuck, I don't have a microwave. Uh, and so I threw those in the oven. It was the first time I ever cooked hot pockets in an oven. Uh, and it's not unheard of. The instructions are on the box, so I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it. So I did that, and like, so here I am eating this, and it's just like all the same filling as those like toaster scramblers that have like you can get the bacon, egg, and cheese and the sausage, egg, and cheese. Same
yeah,
exact shit, but hot pockets and scramblers is the difference. The difference.
yeah,
Um, and the thing with the scramblers is every time I buy them, every time I make them, I'll put them in the toaster and I'll crank that bitch as high as I can get it on the toaster. And no matter how much I do that, uh, the inside will never get completely warm. Like it never gets completely warm. It'll get nice and crispy. You might burn the shit out of it, but the inside will never be warm all the way through. So that's where I hate not having uh, a microwave when it comes to those, because what I used to do is like throw them in, get them crispy, throw them in the microwave for like 10 seconds, get that middle piece just right. But my thing is, I'm eating these hot pockets today, and they're fully cooked all the way through, practically the same flavor. And I'm just thinking to myself, I wish they were scramblers, bro. Even with the cold middle, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have the scramblers. I
I love the
don't know
scramblers.
what it is, man. I just prefer. I think it's the flaky crust, man.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Like that's when I'm smoking. That's breakfast
Cause
food.
they're the move, man. Cause they're the move.
Breakfast food definitely be one of my go tos. I can fuck up some French toast. I can fuck up some.
I could not tell you the last time I had French toast.
Yeah, I make it a
Yeah,
lot. French
yeah.
toast and pancakes.
See, I can't just like have pancakes. Like I can't just have like it's like, hey, here's two or three pancakes. Like, hey, thanks, man. It's like, no, it's all you can eat pancakes or nothing. Usually, Phil's a big pancake guy. Like he's like a pancake machine. Especially you get that motherfucker drunk, like he'll just like kick into a gear you've never seen and just like be like like whipping out pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll make you pancakes till the sun comes up, dude.
I mean, I like more with my. I thought that's where you're getting at. Like, it's like I don't just make pancakes when I make it. I gotta make
Oh,
pancakes,
you make
bacon. I gotta make the
oh.
breakfast potatoes.
See, if I'm going in on pancakes, I don't have the room for all that. A
Oh, I'm
nice
getting it
little tie-in, a show that is a good one to watch stoned, and I think is like it's such an underrated show, and I need to finish it. I don't even know if it's anywhere to watch anymore. But it was a show on Comedy Central called Review, and this dude just reviewed things in life. But it was weird because it was scripted, and
Yeah.
the dude was obviously an actor, but like I don't know, man. It was unique. It cracked me up. And there's this episode where because he gets suggestions from people, and somebody suggests to eat like 100 pancakes or some shit like that, and he hates pancakes, and he's just like, I couldn't think of something any worse to do. And he goes and he does it, and he's like about to puke. He just is just like miserable, and he's like, I give it 1 out of 5 stars. eating 100 pancakes. Uh, and then he goes back to the studio, and the next thing they want him to review is getting a divorce. And he has to go through with it for the show. And he's like, the producers won't let him not do it. And so he ends up having to ask his wife for a divorce. And he's thinking, like, well, we can just do it and we get back together later. Like after the show, she's like, "Yeah, well, of course." After as soon as they do it, she's like, "Yeah, I've been thinking, and I don't want to go." And his whole life tanks like while he does this review show, and it's hilarious, dude. It's absolutely hilarious. So he comes back to the studio, and the next review is eat 100 pancakes, and he goes, "Are you kidding me?" He goes, "Is this like rigged? Is like somebody doing this?" And he goes back and he eats the 100 pancakes, but this time he gives it a 5 out of 5 stars because he's like he just eats his feelings away, and he has this whole like revelation. Bro, such a funny fucking show. And I think about that now every time like I eat too many pancakes. I'm just like that's pretty. It's a good
Never
one.
have too many.
No.
Until you had too many and you puke.
Well, true, true, true. It's either the 1 out of 5 stars or the 5 out of 5 stars for
No in
sure.
between.
For sure. I love that our fourth 20 for the day ended up being just about breakfast foods. We were just talking on breakfast foods.
What do you know? After a day of smoking and laughing, the last show's all about
Food.
munchies.
And munchies, yeah.
You know what's on most of our minds right now?
Yeah. A little bit of caddy club. A little bit of caddy club. So we did have a few little goodies to drop on you guys tonight. A few little extra bits and pieces. Um, but if we're being completely honest, we worked up to the wire for this, so we were pretty busy. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with talking about breakfast. No, sir, no,
No, it's
sir. And
not.
if there is, I don't want to be right.
Right?
Uh, the fuck was I talking about?
The bonus stuff.
The bonus stuff. The bonus stuff. We don't got a lot of it. We don't got a lot of it. We just wanted to chill with you guys tonight. But I will announce this that one of the bonus things it'll be available for you tomorrow is the score for Easter Sunday. All 6 exciting cinematic tracks to probably what some might call the film of our lifetime.
Yeah. One of the greatest.
One of the greatest.
I
Easter Sunday. If
pretty
they
much
if they
expected to be
don't,
at the Oscars, but
I'm waiting to hear that they've written it into the Bible as a chapter in the Bible.
a new one.
A whole new Bible.
A
Let's
whole
write
new
a.
one.
Hey man, you want to write a Bible? You want that to be our next big project? Chasing Shep's Bible.
The Bible. I would. I'd make a good Bible.
Yeah, I think between the two of us, we could make a really dope Bible.
It'd be pretty chill.
Oh yeah, like because all in all, the Bible's just like the greatest storybook on earth. We just got to top that.
Easy
It's
peasy.
it's been done countless times, so
We can do that.
we can do that. We can do that.
We could do that.
Uh,
Any more thoughts on 420?
man, I'll tell you, all I wanted to do today is, well, one, get some sleep, and two, just play video games. I've really been jonesing for that today. And I
Mm-hmm.
know when we finish up here, I'm either going to be so wired from all the caffeine I was consuming to stay awake for the show. So then maybe I'll play a little bit of video games.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
So
I have a feeling I'm just going to collapse.
that's what I'm hoping. Like I said, I was on the Xbox earlier and looking at what games popped up this month on the Game Pass, and I saw GTA was back on there, and I was like,
Yeah,
let me get up on that.
that's awesome. I've been waiting on getting a new copy of that because I wanted to get a PS5, but now I don't believe they're real.
Yeah.
Y'all still thinking about doing some gaming bits?
At some point, I think
Yeah,
so.
at some point. Um, who knows? This Friday's our last Friday we have like something solid, other than like I don't know, some HBO Max movies and stuff, maybe. Just depends on what's coming out. I think some of them are a little spotty. I think some of them are ones that you're not going to want to get into.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? You might not be as hyped for In the Heights as I am. that
No.
that
I don't even
one
know what
that
that
one.
is.
It's like a musical and shit. Uh, I I was excited for that one. I was excited for that one to come out in theater. I'm probably going to go see it in theaters and then watch it on HBO Max at some point. Although I literally have said that about every single one of these fucking movies, and I don't think there's been one of them where I have watched it twice, where I've watched it once on HBO Max and watched it, and like it has not fucking happened. It has been one or the other
Yeah, I
for
feel
sure,
that. It gets to be too much.
for sure. But I think so far I've only watched two of them at home of the ones that have come out.
I've watched them
Uh,
all, but one.
you didn't,
No,
yeah, I was gonna say you didn't watch Tom and Jerry.
well, I mean that, but I mean all the ones that you've had me watch. I've only watched that one in theaters with you.
Oh yeah,
The rest I
yeah,
just watch at home.
it's true. It's true. I'm just like I'm always happy to be back at the movie theater. I'm always thrilled about it.
I feel that.
yeah, I hope I do hope it stays afloat with everything that's going on. I like to think it will, but there have been some shocks left and right, like certain things that you thought were going to be around forever just aren't anymore. You're like, well, shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel that for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I guess the other bit of news we have, um, well, our 100th episode is next Monday.
Yeah,
Next Monday. It's pretty exciting.
this
100
is
episodes.
yeah, be a celebration.
It'll be for sure. Absolutely. We've come a long way, man. A long way in 100 episodes. 4 months, 100 episodes. Ayo. That's right. 100 episodes. Corey's been by our side every
Yeah,
step of the way.
yeah, bud.
All 100 episodes and anything in between. The
Progression.
progression. The progression. That's what we're going to name our next album. I think I got it. We're gonna form a duo called the Mind Drugs.
The mind drug.
From a previous conversation we'd had, we'll be the Mind Drugs, and our first album will be the Progression.
I
Here we
could get
come.
with it.
Here we come.
I could definitely be with it.
we'll be like the hippie Run the Jewels. Look
That's how
out, world.
I've spent most of my life.
Hey, I'm with it. Like I said, making all this today. My thing was, I just I hope we make somebody laugh. I hope somebody smiles today watching all this. It's just like, hey, somebody. That's right, man. Spread the word. All of you guys, stay hippie, stay trippy,
All day.
all day, every day.
That's right.
That's right. But yeah, man, all that progression, it's definitely going somewhere. I mean, that was the first 100. I'm excited for the next 100.
For sure.
We've gone from two dudes sitting in recliners talking about holiday themed horror movies to where we're at now. And next Monday, we kind of talked about it the other day, but we're working on Chase and Shep TV, uh, or the Chase and Shep channel, whatever. We haven't landed on anything solid quite yet. We'll probably use it all. Fuck it. Interchangeable, man. It's all the same. It's
Yeah.
all the same, but it's gonna launch for real. Next, hopefully next Monday. Uh, you know, just depending. You know, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But that'll be exciting. That'll be cool. I mean, again, to go 100 episodes from two dudes and recliners to an entire 24/7 uh, channel, it'll be a cool little jump. So
Of,
I'm
of
excited for you
two
guys to
dudes
see
in the
that.
recliner.
Yeah. Hopefully we can bring you more shows like the sketch show today. I'm excited to get more into those for sure.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get them out.
Yeah, we're trying to get better about bringing you this guy, like bringing you more quality stuff, while also not like driving ourselves crazy and doing everything at the last minute. Sometimes we try to get ahead, and that's just not how it goes. But luckily, we're a couple of adaptable young men, so it it ain't too hard. It ain't too hard to roll with the punches here at Chasing Shep. It's our whole vibe,
Right.
you know. It's the whole vibe. Got a little crowd of mass in here. 4 people. I hope it. You know what's funny? 30 minutes ago, I packed a bowl for this show, and so, oh, I lost my lighter in the dark. We stay trippy. We stay hippie.
Yep.
That's right. Smoke them if you got them. Everyone take a hit. The happiest of 420s
All day.
to
All day.
everybody. DJ Hash Browns over here as our co-host for 420.
Pretty much.
Hey, cheers. Cheers, mate. Crowd's getting wild.
Getting
Crowd's getting
wild.
wild. Easy, easy now. Easy, easy. Gotta tame that beast. So it's all about, man. Spreading those good vibes. For sure. I was definitely thinking on that today about, sometimes we talk about like, or I definitely talk about, like, I get worried about the people we ask to come and do the Mental Health Monday stuff, like being turned off by like the Wednesday stuff and being like, nah, that ain't my jam. I don't want any part of that. Like, it's like, well, that's a bummer because we really respect your mind. We'd really like to have you come and talk on the show. You know what I mean? And I feel like those people really do miss out. Uh, but I was thinking on it today, and it's like it's all the same. It's still trying to spread positivity, and I was thinking about that as I was watching the sketch show today. Like it's the same shit. Like it's weirder. It's abrasive. It's inappropriate. But you know, I can just hear people being like, "Well, why do you have to do it like this? Why do they have to curse so much? Why do they have to do this? Why do they have to do that?" And the thing is, it's like for the people who like are offended by this and stuff, they have things to go and watch. Like they have things to go and watch and be able to kind of make them feel better and like work through stuff and like vibe with that, sort of entertainment and stuff. And then you got other people who like we need the curse words, we need the inappropriate, we need all that stuff. It's all a laugh. It's all to put positivity out there, you know.
I just do me. I don't give a fuck.
I
So
feel like you blew my house of cards over.
I mean, if anybody
isn't
gets
it, isn't
offended,
that nice? It's the Johnny Cash show
if
with Johnny Cash.
anybody gets offended by anything I do, it's just like I don't fucking care really when you break it down.
He is, man. Big bad Shep, bro.
It's been my mantra since day one.
No, I'm with it. I think maybe you can tell. I get excited when I go through life changes, and I feel like I'm kind of coming on board with that mentality. Like I've been doing it for a while, but I feel like it's finally like rooting itself. It's like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna do me. When you left the other day when we were talking to Tommy in the parking lot, like I went off for a minute and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like I'm done. I'm done with certain types of people telling me what I can and cannot do, how I can and cannot do it, like how I can be successful, what being successful means. It's like I'm over it. I'm over, listening to other people's way of life and living and thinking. I got to do me for sure. So in that way, you're also an inspiration to me, Shep. Cheers
Word.
to you, sir. Cheers to you, sir.
I try.
A hit for Shep. Yeah. Watch it. Like a bunch of people will become like super interested. Spreading the inspiration. That's right. A bunch of people are going to become super interested in chasing Shep after this week's slew of stuff, and then we're going to be like, we're tired as fuck. We're taking a break.
I for sure am.
Oh, for sure. No, it's no joke, man. I'm probably going to sleep up until we have to do our show tomorrow. I'm
I can't.
exhausted.
I definitely can't do
Nah,
that.
I know you can't. I hardly got any sleep last night. Maybe slept for like 4 hours. Hopped right back on up. Said, "Hey, back to the bonanza. Time for the bonanza." But it happens. It happens. Kind of like I said when we did the Easter Sunday stuff. We were fucking exhausted, but when all was said and done, I was like, hey, I dug that. I dug that. And I feel like we took a lot of shit from that and applied it to this, and now we're like, hey, next time, even better, even better for them, for us, all around, all around.
Yeah.
I feel like we're losing a Shep. I feel like you.
I was planning on that 20-minute mark, so I've just been
Oh,
like,
I didn't. You should
oh
have said something.
yeah.
You should
That
have said
was
something.
4 20-minute blocks, so that was
I was vibing. I was just gonna keep rolling.
very implied. I thought, man, that's why I'm like checked out a while ago. Like,
No,
oh,
I'm sorry.
I thought you're just keeping on going to go.
No, I'm good to go to bed. I'm over here talking about how tired I am.
I've been that's why I was like, any final thoughts on 420? I thought we was trying to wrap it up.
It's my bad.
You
It's my bad.
got stuff to
It's
say,
been.
say it.
Hey
You
man,
got
it's
a
been a long
platform.
day. It's
You
been a
got the
long day.
platform to say it.
Hey, I'm good to call it. We've done more than enough for one day, I think.
Oh yeah, I've already smoked my final smokes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're shutting this bitch down. It's been a bonanza. Good night, Corey.
Peace,
Sleep
Corey.
tight.
Smooses, deuces.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow on WTF Wednesday Live. Happy
Yeah,
420.
yeah.